Our penultimate fight of the evening is scheduled for 4 rounds in the cruiserweight division. Introducing first, boxing out of the blue corner to my right, wearing solid black trunks and hailing from Boston, Massachusetts, ladies and gentlemen, Bruno Saraiva. And his opponents, standing across the ring from nearby Medford, Massachusetts, Jarrid DiGangi.
All right, here we go.
These two guys right here, we got to show them some love. They've been waiting 20 minutes or so. Out of the blue corner, Bruno Saraiva. Out of the red corner, Jarrid DiGangi. Folks, let's do this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Jarrid DiGangi and Bruno Saraiva. If you're having deja vu, that's because we've been there. Those both men were announced getting ready to fight, but they are now getting ready to fight. Sean Farley in the corner of Jarrid DiGangi, one of the best trainers in the area. Gentleman, master of the craft. Kyle, this was an interesting one. Happy to say that Javier Torres is completely okay. A precautionary measure. I got to say hi to him on the way out. He was smiling, laughing. He is good, and this fight is on. Bruno is going right at him with his bizarre, unorthodox style, and Jarrid is
dropping bombs,
trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, but the first 2 punches Jarrid landed in the uppercut and hook both landed flush.
Yeah. Both men touch. Again, if you want to see a unique style, we want to enjoy Mr. Bruno. He paws down with his punches, comes forward with strange, almost a running start. But see what happens here. Jarrid's starting to get a little comfortable. We spoke with Jarrid, who already has 2 wins this year, staying very busy. Kyle, I think for the first year of a fighter, if you can fight every 2 months, you're in a great place. If you can get 4, 5, 6 wins in your first year, you are moving fast, and he's had 2 local fights, and this is his 3rd. There's a big hook and a great straight left hand. Bruno
already looks worse for the
life.
wear. Yeah. And props to both of these guys, but really, Jarrid looked sharp, and I was, as a fellow fighter, I don't know how mentally I deal with that. What was that, a 15, 20-minute delay?
Probably 25-minute delay. Bruno comes forward with that sort of swimming 1-2 that he likes as he runs forward. He is the definition of unorthodox.
But Bruno's already mouth open.
Yeah.
Good right hand from Jarrid.
Just caught a nice straight right. Jarrid's definitely, Bruno eggs him on. Jarrid dealing with a very awkward fighter here tonight. We've seen Bruno's work before, and it is unique to say the least, but he's tough.
Yep.
Jarrid actually seems a little like I just got caught with a shot.
Yep. Good uppercut, though.
Nice uppercut, yeah.
Good 6'3", right uppercut, lead hook.
Jarrid does seem like he's having a little bit, not trouble per se, but probably the awkward style can really affect a proper fighter like himself.
Right. And it's weird to say, but sometimes it's easier to fight guys who are more skills
100%, yeah,
with a boxing acumen than a guy who just is approaching.
Yeah,
you're about
pure
like
insanity.
A street fight.
Yeah.
You know, good.
Nice straight left.
Jarrid switched to southpaw there, landed a big backhand left.
Yeah, Bruno looks utterly exhausted.
I was gonna say,
looks like he's gonna puke.
What's happening here? It's over.
Wow, I waved it off.
I was gonna say
that was a little weird. He did have the look of either the mouthpiece was giving him trouble or he was going to puke, but that's got to be real.
And I'm going to be honest, Jarrid looks annoyed. Nobody wants to put in an 8-12-week camp and have it end with a guy
that's
like that.
That's not what you want. That's not what you want.
No.
Let's see if we can see what happened besides Bruno just getting tired after 2 minutes of action. Ties him up.
Nothing.
Didn't get to see it. Looked like
but I really don't think.
Here we go again. Looks like he was almost spitting the mouthpiece out, or looked like he was like heaving a little bit. See here. He certainly gave the ref
reason for worry.
See right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like he was about to hurl.
I'm a little sensitive to this topic.
Yes.
I mean, there was
You had
a
an interesting
heave,
incident.
but as a fighter whose opponent threw up in between rounds and was allowed to continue for the final round, to me it's a little early stoppage.
Yeah.
But
like you said, poor Jarrid.
Bruno looked weird the whole time.
Yeah.
He looked
but poor
fatigued a half minute into the round.
Yeah.
No fault of Jarrid's. Jarrid looked great, but
if you're going to take a professional,
Jarrid didn't want that to be the ending
if
of
you're
a
going to
fight
take a
he
professional
trained for.
fight, you better be able to get through a round.
Right.
You know, he's got to be disappointed in that. Though. That's
right.
awkward. That's weird. He didn't stop the man with a punch. He didn't hit him with something that the referee. It's one thing for a referee to stop the fight, but he didn't even have the ability.
Right. And lost in all this, Jarrid looked phenomenal.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Weird night for him.
the end comes at 2 minutes and 30 seconds of round number 1. Referee Arthur Mercanti calls a halt to this contest. Your winner via TKO, Jarrid DiGangi.
Joy wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for pain.
That was an awkward situation for Jarrid DiGangi from the beginning to the end of the fight. Just a bizarre 30 minutes here at Melrose Memorial Hall.
I will say, though, for takeaways from Jarrid's performance, I'm sure it's not how he wanted the bout to end, but he weathered a very awkward guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't miss many punches that he threw, and it's completely out of his control for the fight to be ended that way.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Jarrid stepped in, he trained, he got another stoppage. I'm sure it's not the stoppage he wanted, but for all intents and purposes, he looked good tonight.
Yeah.
I can't say the same about Bruno.
Yeah, it was a bizarre performance. But, at the same time, again, 3-0 now, and he's probably he's completely fine. So he's probably in a position where
he could fight next week
he
if
could
this
fight
were the
next week.
Golden Gloves.
Yeah, he could find something. He could find something really quickly, or he could wait till Boston Boxing's next show in September.
Right.
So we'll be seeing a lot more of Jarrid DiGangi. Wonderful young kid, good fighter, and just a weird night for him, no doubt about it.
Right. From the delay to the way
His
that
opponent
ended,
sort of just not really saying he wanted to stop, if you will. That was very strange.
but giving all the signs.